Welcome back to The Light Within. I'm your host, Pema C. Today, we are joined by three incredible Bhutanese women. Different stages, different struggles, different stories, and different truth. Our first ever Miss Bhutan, Tsokye Tsomo Karchung, our powerful singer, Keza, and our rising star, Leczin. Today, we'll be talking about womanhood, about life, about struggles, and what it really feels like to be a woman in Bhutan. But first, ladies, how are we doing today?
Good. Good.
Anxious.
Anxious. Leczin?
A bit nervous.
Nervous, okay. Describe in one word the stage of your life you're in right now.
You're asking me?
All three of you. What stage?
Perimenopause.
Ooh, good. That is a good
It's
one.
true.
What about Tsokye?
I think maybe spiritual.
Spiritual.
Yeah, I'm taking the time to go within.
Beautiful. Leczin?
I think I'm in the stage where, in one word,
Yeah.
me.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Wow,
'Cause
yes.
I'm like,
Yeah.
right now I can just focus on myself. So.
Yeah, that's really beautiful. Let's get into your journey, and I'll start with my favorite singer, Keza.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something. I was waiting for like a line. But yeah, what do you want me to say?
You have one of the most powerful voices in Bhutan.
Thank you.
You know that, right?
I don't know that, but
Well,
thank you. I'm
well, you
loud.
should.
I know that. I'm loud. I know that.
You should. What do you think gave you that strength in your voice? Is it your life, the experiences that you've had, or just your inner fire?
Wow. The strength in my voice. I don't know how much strength there is, but I know that I'm just loud, Mapal. I guess you can call it inner fire. I wouldn't put it like that, but inner fire?
I think so.
Let me pick that.
So it's your inner fire that gives strength to your voice, is
Yes.
it? Thank you. Thank you so much. I feel like you've lived a life full of responsibilities, and along with it must have, a lot of challenges must have come with it. What was the hardest moment in your life, and how did you navigate through it?
Wow. That's a loaded question, Pema. But I don't know if I've had that many responsibilities in life. No, honestly, I don't think so. I don't agree with that. I'm flattered that you see that I've been so strong and held so much responsibility and with a good head on my shoulders. I don't see myself like that though. I feel like I've had some responsibilities, but not more than most people. I don't think I'm doing anything extra. I've got 3 children who obviously are my responsibility. Mm-hmm. But that's it as far as responsibilities are concerned.
Challenges?
Wow. Challenges are numerous, and every day it's different. Mm-hmm. Every year it's different. And every step I've taken, it's been different. So there's been lots. But I think just coming out of it with, lesson learned, now move on, and I'm going to get stronger and get better about whatever it is, whether it's personal life, whether it's work, whether it's anything. I think just wanting to move ahead and, move on with it has been, maybe you look at it as strength. I think that's it, is me not wanting to make a mountain out of a molehill. It might not be a molehill, but for me, I don't want to blow it up further than it's already, escalated to.
Now, divorce is something very common in Bhutan, and it's also very emotionally heavy. And I do know that you're no longer with
my exes.
Yeah, your exes.
Well, technically, I've been divorced only once.
Yeah.
And I don't know, don't let that define me. I'm divorced. Puts me back on the market. Now, if you want me to become... Yeah, it puts me back on the market. I might be 40-something years old and back on the market, but I'm back on the market in the sense I can think for just myself and my kids. I don't have to... I think the biggest, maybe not relief, but reality check, and then having, taken it into my stride is not expecting a support system, even while I did have it, supposedly had it.
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to have a partner means you're supposed to have your other half, right?
Yeah.
It might not be better half, but it's your other half. I don't think I had that. So just not expecting now. Having no expectations means you have less disappointments.
Yeah.
So that's all I want to say about my divorce.
Did you maybe find it a little difficult to kind of rebuild your life after you separated from your other half?
In fact, I had an episode where I ended up in a relationship with a he's a con man technically, whether they call it a love con or what do they call it there? A gold digging con man is what I came across after that. So apparently I didn't learn my lesson, but I learned my lesson after that. I saw the red flags and I always say this, I don't think at my age now, I'm saying I can't say I know everything, but at least I know what I don't want. I don't know what I want, but I know what I don't want.
Yeah, that's powerful.
And that is so beautiful. That is actually what we need. We're always focusing on what we want, and then we keep forgetting that. Okay,
yeah, what you don't want
this.
is also important.
Yeah. Did you ever kind of find it a little difficult to bring up your 3 children as a single mother?
Bringing them up, aside from the material stuff that can be challenging. No, I haven't found it really difficult. I'm really lucky. I have very easy kids. My kids have been very understanding, very easy kids. Plus, I have a really good support system. Most of us Bhutanese can say we have a really good support system. We have families who are quite open-minded. Might not seem like it on the outside, but they are very accepting. I mean, I don't see many, let's take an example, an Indian woman who gets divorced. You're not going to go back home to your parents with such a welcome, I think that's also, that has really been important.
So you had a very strong support system. I'll tell you something now, in Bhutan, we feel like all families are very supportive and all that.
Not all of them.
I've come across quite a few women, single mothers, who are literally struggling with zero help.
Yes, I know. I'm sure they are.
So that is actually the case, the single mothers. Some of them are facing that. What did heartbreak teach you that happiness could never?
What I don't want.
Okay.
That's what it taught me.
That was a very one-word answer. Thank you.
Straight to the point.
Okay. My last question for you, individual Bear. What message would you like to leave for the young girls who look up to you?
Who look up to me?
You do you.
You do you. All I can say is you don't think you know everything in your 20s. Don't think you're done with in your 30s. I'll tell you one thing. A really old childhood friend of mine told me a while ago, saying once I got divorced, and she said, now we're just, what did she say? We're just living for our kids now. Like, we're not living for ourselves, we're living for our kids now. And I was like, really? Like, my life is done? I'm 40-something and it's done? That's such a morbid thought, no? It's such a sad thought, and I don't agree with it. So I think it's your perspective, it's how you want to move on with it. I think to the youngsters, I say, I don't think it's over in your 40s. You don't know everything in your 30s. And you're not completely clueless in your 20s, but you don't know everything. So you've got so much more to live. That's all I can say is learn from each one, each experience.
Thank you.
Each fall.
Wow. How are you doing right now?
Jesus, sorry.
Therapy session.
I think I need to cry.
Sorry, keep going. But
you can call me old.
As you speak, I just feel like there's a lot that you're holding on to. A lot.
She's trying to make you cry.
I know more.
No. I mean, Yeah.
Here, Pema.
That's all you get.
That's all you get.
No. You know the best part? I do not know if you all kind of feel the same, but when you cry, that's the most beautiful release. Huh? I feel so good after a good cry. How are you now? Really, just be very honest, deep within, not your, whatever you're trying to show, but how are you deep within?
Couldn't give two hoots. That's how I am. Deep within. Like, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just not bothered anymore
Indifferent.
about the little things. I'm indifferent to the little
I think
things.
indifferent more.
Yeah. Big things matter.
Of course, big things. And it's the small things that are really big things for us now, right? Once you reach a certain age.
Yeah.
All that matters. Everything else is just white noise.
Yeah.
What am I not saying? There really isn't much of a platform for somebody my age as opposed to somebody Leczin's age. I'm a big supporter of her work and her voice, and everything's taken a shift, including work as far as a singer is concerned. Our time, Nadi, we really didn't have much of you had to put yourself out there. Like, I went and negotiated my first gig at the Taj Tashi, what used to be the Taj Tashi, now the Pemako. It sounds like an ad. But that was my first, I was like the first crooner in Bhutan. I opened up a couple of doors for the next crooners after me. So, what was the question?
Why are you not singing anymore?
Why am I not singing? But that's it. Now the crooners have changed. Now everything's taken online. Everything's on TikTok, and people are lip syncing and not really singing. Doing stuff like that. So maybe that's why. Plus the pandemic hit. Plus life hit. 40-something hit. Plus the gold digger hit.
What is the story about the gold digger? I can see a lot of trauma in there. What is the...
It's anger. It's just so much rage right now. I still have to get even with this person.
Even with this
Batla, you're going to see some...
Yeah. But what I mean is, I'm not singing because of that. I am singing still, but just not like that. I'm trying to work on some personal projects. Trying to write some originals.
I've been after her for a year.
And she's been after me forever.
But I don't saying like, why don't you make an MTV? We too. Do you want to make an MTV? You sing, I'll act.
Yeah.
But now I think I got the perfect duo. I think you two should.
Yeah.
You don't need me. I'm the actor. What am I going to do there? I think the two of you.
But Keza, I'm sure I'm your biggest fan. I just love the person you are. You're so raw.
Yeah.
It's a compliment. Yes. You're so raw, authentic. Like, really, you just speak your heart out, I wish I could be like you.
I'm so glad that somebody like you has a positive takeaway from it. Not everybody has that, though. I've had people come up to me say I've been not come up to me, but I've had people talk about me behind my back saying a bit too rude, maybe crude, a bit too direct, maybe. Some find me, apparently I've been known as a troublemaker, here and there.
Here and there.
Being called a troublemaker only because I stand up for myself and I make more noise than maybe most people do while doing it. So I think you're going to be branded with many things. And I'm glad you take away the positive.
No, I just feel I know you as a person.
And I know you too before you became TikTok famous and all that.
TikTok famous,
Yeah, it's true though.
I've seen you with your kids and you're very hands-on. You do what you're supposed to do, you would like to do, but you're very hands-on with your kids, very gentle, like Pim Diki, excellent, beautiful human being. Oh, you're an amazing mother, and I really, really appreciate you. And honestly, I've been wanting to talk to you, and I've been waiting for you to grow your TikTok account so you could do a Let's Get Real session.
I don't have a single post.
Exactly. I've been wanting because I'd really like people to know you, see.
But how do you get to know a person from TikTok?
People know. People are very smart these days. Just from the way you share your story, people know. Honoring it. So thank you so much. It's such an honor to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Moving on to Madam Tsokye Tsomo.
Okay. I hope I don't crack up.
No, you can. But I want to get straight to your acting.
Okay.
What did acting give you emotionally and spiritually that nothing else could?
I don't think I enjoyed it. I did my part. but I don't think it gave me any like spiritual insight. Or, in fact, I don't know. I think when you're young and people recognize you and everywhere you go, the people are like, oh, Tsokye Tsomo, so it kind of gets to your head.
Yeah.
I think it does.
did.
Unconsciously, it does. And so I think it added on. I don't know. Maybe, it adds on to the ego, I would feel. I don't know.
It boosts your ego.
Yeah, it boosts your ego. So for me, it was just work. Really nothing. I think for me, I found my, like solace in spiritual, the things, like, I don't know, it was just work for me. I didn't find anything much in there, like in terms of some emotional or spiritual, like did I find anything there? No, it was just work. I enjoyed it.
But you did get a lot of fame out of it.
I think accidentally I got in there.
Yeah.
Now when I look back, like, if you told me to choose again, I mean, of course, I'm grateful for all the experiences and grateful for the person I am today. I won't be who I am without all those experiences. But if I had to choose, maybe I didn't actually now at this age. I don't know, it might change, but maybe my personality, like I look like an extrovert, who loves going out, meeting people, but I'm not, Demo. You guys know. Like I'm quite an introvert. I'm very artistic. That's the way I see things. Not many people, it's not the same. I can feel, Meba.
Yeah.
So for me, if I had to choose again, maybe I wouldn't have become an actress, no matter if I accidentally stumbled upon it.
Yeah.
And then, just one thing led to another, and then it just goes on. And it became movies, like everything became movies,
Yeah.
And it's like one hit after the other. It's like I was competing with myself.
Yeah.
It's like because, I don't know, like my movies did well during those times, like it was houseful. And then I said, okay, even the next has to be houseful.
Better than this,
It's better than this. It has to be better,
Keep raising the bar.
You keep raising the vibe for yourself, and it's kind of got tiring, I think.
Yeah. But you made a very intimate decision to step away from acting at the height of your career, What was the turning point that made you choose, family over fame? Because I'll tell you why, a lot of youngsters, right? They would be like, famous, I want to be popular, and you were at the height of that, and then you just left it all, for your family, to start a family.
Well, I always knew, so I always used to tell my husband, like, once I start a family, I'm going to leave the movies. That was always at the back of my mind. Because I think, like, my son, when he came into this world, I thought, like, okay, like, I can't mess up here,
Yeah.
I don't want to mess up, okay, I'll try my best.
Yeah.
But you don't know in the future how it turns out. But as much as I can, I don't want to mess up. So I gave up swimming because, look, you have to be away for 2 months, But I have so much respect to the mothers who have to do it, for, they have to earn their living, they have to look after the kids, and that's the only thing they know, so that's what they have to do, Meba. So I had the option, I'm blessed, and so with so much respect to the women there, I thought, I want to give my son time. Honestly, I wanted to be there for him. I haven't, ever since my son is 5, I've only left him for, I think, 3 nights when I had to go to Delhi for some work. And, I'm like that, see, I'm extreme.
Yeah.
I have this extreme nature, like I have to be with him. Like at night, when he goes to sleep, I have to ask him how his day was. I have to, so I'm extreme that way, so that's why I gave up. And also because when I became a mother, and also, after we lost late Karma, something shifted in me. I realized life is so short, and if I'm going to spend my whole life just, chasing, I don't know, approval, chasing people's validation, I may end up empty. So for me, that decision, and it's the best decision I ever made. You never know. Maybe when I'm old, I can get a grandmother's role, a cool grandmother.
So acting is still in the line somewhere.
It might be there, but I need to give my son time.
Okay. Well, while you are a very good mother to Keza, while you're doing that, sometimes do you get this feeling of like, am I losing myself?
Of course.
You do?
Oh God, of course. Especially because
you've
for
been
me,
neglecting yourself.
After I had my son, I didn't expect it. Then I used to hear of postpartum depression and all this stuff, and oh God, mine was so bad. It hit me so bad, and I used to have the worst panic attacks. And I thought like, I'm going to either die or I'm going mad.
Didn't you feel you had claustrophobia when you were pregnant? No.
No. It was okay the 9 months. After that, when the hormones kicked in, and also because, I had stopped working, so I went through an identity crisis, from my 20s till I had my baby, all I knew was movies. Movies. And all of a sudden, when that is taken away, I'm 90 kilos. I become so fat. Ooh. I was 90 kilos there. I was
let's
so
not even
fat.
go there.
And when people saw me, they're like, you look like a wrestler. I'm like, yeah. So when all of that went away, where is Tsokye Tsomo? Questions like that started coming. A lot of identity crisis, leaving a job. So that's what I'm saying. Like people who go to Australia, because I know, like what they must be going through. They leave their family, their children, they leave their career, and everything in a suitcase, and there, you're chasing your dreams, you go. And I think they go through an identity crisis living in a new country, because I went through that. I left my career, it was a whole new world, and I didn't know how to handle it, Yeah. So for me, it was, I felt, at times I felt, and at times, when I watch like my old videos, a little slight tear, I feel so sad. It's like a past I have lost, or something.
When you're reminiscing.
Yeah. It's like a past that died. So may feel yeah. But the best decision ever, like to have my son and to be with him.
And also your lovely husband, right?
Yeah, my lovely husband.
I was just waiting for the part where she said my husband, but
yeah, I must give credit to my lovely husband and my lovely family. Because honestly, when I was all of that without family is, I think, not possible. You need the support system, never, So I had a very strong support system, and honestly, I was 90 kilos, trying to lose weight, going through my anxiety. I was on heavy medication.
That was the postpartum depression.
Yeah.
It was that bad.
Yeah, it was bad. I had to go on medication, and and I was so afraid. I didn't want to breastfeed my son because I don't want the medicine to be him to have it. So I had to stop breastfeeding by 8 months, and I had to wait till 8 months. Like at least let me feed him till 8 months before I take on the medication. Although the doctors were saying it's okay, take the medicine, because my panic attacks were so bad. It's like you become breathless, and it's like you're going to die there. Every night you're going to die. So imagine like every night I'm going to die. It's not
But remember one time you told me nobody has ever died out of a panic attack?
Yeah.
You told me that.
Because
it stuck to me. It's just like...
Because that's how I comforted myself.
Every time I get panic attack, I'm like, I'm not going to die. It's what he said.
No, you don't die. And it lasts like, it feels for eternity, like you're breathless, but it actually is like just 1-2 minutes that you but it feels so long, and after that the body hurts, and so many things happen. So
yeah. What part of yourself did you discover while living your quiet, more private life? Because one time you were totally off everything, right? Mm-hmm. So what did you discover about yourself since you've been on like the big screen and center of attention? Everybody knows Tsokye Tsomo, and suddenly you just went offline, no movies, quiet, living your quiet life with your family. What did you discover about yourself?
Many things, many beautiful things, I would say, because when I was in the limelight or the spotlight, I think I was always what people expected me to be. That's what happened.
You have
to live up to their expectation, and somehow you're like always pretending to be like kind, yes sir, I'm respectful, nice, So that acting kind of becomes second nature.
Yeah.
I think actors, you have to be careful. I think it becomes second nature, and you're not like Anna Keza, where you're speaking out like, no, I think that's wrong. Like, I don't want to do that, So for me, that got into me, I think, over the years, unconsciously, somehow. So I really didn't know myself, Monsieur.
Yeah.
So for me, this quiet time was really good because I got to know my own strengths, my weaknesses, and I got to really know, like, I'm not a person who enjoys so much fame, man.
Yeah.
I actually just stumbled upon it.
Or you can't handle it.
Yeah, I can't handle it.
Yeah.
Until this day, I went for every December 17th we perform, and for the National Day and all. And oh God, while I'm in the crowd, I get this anxiety attack.
Yeah, I
I
can
can't
imagine.
breathe, then I have to pop my pill, and then I have to go dance.
Yeah.
So for me it was like really like I want to do it, I wanted to be there, part of it, but I got an anxiety attack and I couldn't breathe and it was so terrible. Oh my God, I thought I'll faint and make a fool of myself
Was
here.
it this year?
The last December 17th, after the COVID and and then my father said, if you feel like that, then you just pretend to faint, or somebody will pick you up and take you. Because there's no other way to go around it. So she's saying, if you really can't breathe, you just pretend to faint and someone will carry you off. So you never faint. See, you wish you faint, yeah?
Yeah, because I was like, did you faint?
No, you wish you faint because you don't want to go through it. No, that anxiety, man, you can't breathe. And
Yeah, I know how
so
it
now
is.
that's why, like, you were performing and I was telling you like, I watched you and I was like, wow, like how did she do it? Because for me, I have stage fright and then I can't go like in public, say like, I'm crowded. I get all anxious.
Can you believe it? Tsokye Tsomo has stage fright.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
And the movie is, when we...
I believe
the
it.
shooting in the corners is okay, no? Why?
Like, I believe it.
Yeah,
Yes.
in the corners is okay, see. But when there's the town scenes, when everybody's watching you, and then there's one scene where I'm wearing one chappal, no butter chappal. And oh my God, it's going... And oh God, the anxiety is so strong, but the traffic has been stopped and
And you have to take
and
your
I
shot.
have to take my shot and it's like nerve-wracking. I sweat and my palms are sweaty and so for me, sometimes I didn't enjoy it, so I left.
So you still get your anxiety and panic attacks?
Time to time.
Time to time. And
But
what?
now I don't run away from it.
Yeah.
The first was I ran, but now I don't run away. I say, okay, hello, my friend, you're back again. You're back
Yeah,
again.
acknowledge.
Okay, take your best shot. Like I'm going to sit right here and just do my breathing, and you take your time and.
You're more well equipped to deal with it after a
Yeah.
while. I think that's what it is.
And that comes, I think, you need to spend some time anime. Meditation helped.
Oh gosh.
No, not in the, like, you don't have to do meditation.
I know myself,
Like
like,
not
yeah.
in the spiritual way. You can just do meditation on
Just
like
sit
counting.
still.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
sit,
I've done that.
watch your
That's-
thoughts,
doesn't help.
watch your breath. Just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, So that really helped me, see. That helped
I
me.
believe you, it's okay. It just doesn't.
Try it. Work for me.
It hasn't worked for me.
It works for me. Oh, honestly, it really does. But see now, what is one thing you wish that the younger women knew about getting older?
It gets better, Miss Yo. I'm more comfortable in my own skin now.
Yeah.
I'm soft, but I'm strong at the same time. And I'm okay being myself now. A little, Hemadi, I was a little uncomfortable being myself, it seems, but it gets better. And through experiences,
That comes with age,
yeah,
then, no?
it comes. It gets better, and don't worry so much about it. Of course, sometimes I watch like beautiful young girls on TikTok, such nice body, and I'm like, I'm getting so fat, and my band size is XL, and I feel all that.
Yeah.
Expectations.
Yeah. And you feel dome,
Unrealistic
but then I'm like, yeah, it's okay. I'm 64 kilos, they're fine.
You're 64 kilos?
Yeah.
That's because you're very tall there.
That's a really good weight.
That's a good weight.
I'm 64.
Well, I don't even
I was
know
never
how much I weigh.
64. I mean, I was 90 when I was pregnant, but I was always like 59,
Yeah.
So now I've become more accepting of myself and of others also, and a bit less judgmental,
Yeah.
because now I know, like, nobody's perfect, even myself, and somebody's going through something because of their own karma, of their own perspective. Each
Yeah.
one has their reason to do what they do, even if it's wrong or right.
Yeah.
So a little less judgmental, yes, no, a little more accepting, and a little more cool.
Calmer as
And
well.
I don't have so much, like, my opinions are not so strong anymore.
Yeah.
Nothing oh yeah, nothing shocks me.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, like,
Yeah.
so my reactions have become less.
Yeah.
And I'm actually liking the person I'm becoming, Sio. I'm liking this me.
That's beautiful, Tim.
No, that's a really good thing.
Yeah.
I'm loving myself.
I can't say the same thing right now.
You will.
Tsokye, there is a lot of women in Bhutan, like who are torn between following their dreams and family responsibilities. What advice would you give them?
Wow.
I think you strike a balance out. You strike a balance. I think there's no hard way, like it doesn't have to be black or white. You strike a balance there. Everything in life is about balance. Don't ignore the family responsibility and just chase your dreams and ignore your child and be selfish. I think that's wrong. You'll regret it later. And also you cannot just shut your dreams and be responsible. I think it has to be a balance. And most people ask me, oh, you're not acting anymore. Is it because you have family pressure to, help your family and because you're a mother now, It's not that. I don't have that pressure. I choose to see. I choose to spend time and be there for my son right now. So I think you should strike a balance. There is a midway. Then you go chase your dreams, then come back to your work more. Again, go chase your dreams, do it 9 to 5. Why not? Mosh.
It's already so tiring when I hear that, but thank you.
You're doing it,
Yeah.
aren't you?
Yeah, kind of. kind of.
You're doing it.
You're doing that, I believe.
Thank you. Thank you.
Striking the balance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just
actually,
a balance.
yeah. But I carry a lot of guilt.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm away from home for quite some time now, like 3 hours away from my kids and home. And when I go back, guilt.
Doesn't make it
God,
easier, does
I
it?
know. Then I'm just like, God, then I'm like with my kids. And then I feel sad for myself, like, God, I can't even do what I want to. So, I'm always like, kind of.
You get the mom guilt. A lot of mothers have told me the mom guilt. I haven't felt that. Like,
That's because you're always with your kid then. That's why.
no, maybe I will. Maybe but I'm always there. Maybe I'm missing out. Each one more.
Yeah.
I'll miss out.
It's society that makes us feel this
that's
guilt.
where I think so.
Women.
Or someone judgmental will say, oh, you're not with your son. Oh, like where did your son stay when you're going shooting?
Yeah.
Or when you're out drinking? Or when you're out dancing? Or something?
Yeah, I get that quite often.
you
Not that
get-
I go out a lot.
That's the real judgmental stuff you get from other people. That's what you cannot give a shit about.
Yeah.
Because that'll just drag you down.
You need Anna Kezansi.
I need to. I need to.
No,
spend
I'm not
about
saying it doesn't
a
affect
week
me.
with
God, it
Kez-
affects
oh,
me.
Keza?
I've had that. I get that all the time. Judgments to my face sometimes.
But I'm sure you give them back, right?
You see, why the mom guilt? You do your best in the circumstances that allow you to there.
Yeah.
That's it. Nothing more, no thought more. A mother who's in the streets selling momos, well, she can't be tending to her son 24 hours like I'm doing. She's got to do what she's got to do to survive. So why the mom guilt? She has to work, she has to work, she has to go. So, but then she's doing her best she can. And in that circumstances, she's the best mother.
Yeah.
So I think everybody's doing their best.
Yeah, in reality, there's no time for that mom guilt also, yeah? When you're actually doing it. When you're a busy mom trying to juggle everything, where's the room for mom guilt?
Yeah.
It's other people, the judgments that they put on you.
Yeah.
All the
Leczin been on the side listening to all this.
No, it's helping me because in the future, I'll think about this day in the future.
But you're getting all the different perspectives.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It actually feels like a lesson for you.
And I have friends that are moms now that are younger than me also, so
Cool.
it's like so nice to hear all of this from them as well as.
Thank you so much, Tsokye. Now let's get back to the youngest one in the group, Leczin. You come from a very respected family lineage, right? How has that shaped the way you see yourself as a young woman and as an artist?
I think I understand my privilege deeply, and I know that a lot of people don't have the safety net that I've had. But I feel that's my responsibility that I carry, and I will never deny that ever. But in terms of like being an artist, I feel like in the music industry, I don't think there's really a lot of space for me to use family for music. Because I feel like in the film industry, there's one role, and then there's like a bunch of actresses wanting that role. But in the music industry, I write my own song. I create my own opportunities. So there's no stage I've stood on, there's no song I've done, there's no collaboration I've done, which I asked my family, as a result of my family. It's all just been my own effort. And I'm so grateful for my family, but I'm also grateful that I'm able to find my own identity as well with music, because this is something I'm quite proud of, because I did this on my own, because my parents would probably rather want me to do something that might give me more of an income, and because they worry because I'm their only daughter. But I think I've gone into this music thing, and I'm gonna stay there because I feel like that's my identity, and that's the one thing in my life that I've done for myself without my parents' help. So that's something.
But how old were you when you just knew that music is my thing?
Oh, I think it was this year.
This year? I thought you were going to say I was like 4 years old.
But you used to sing when you were
No,
younger.
I used to always sing, and like I just did an interview like I think just a couple of months ago, and I've already become different since then. Because then I was like, music is a hobby. It enriches my life and everything. But I think now I've met so many more people in the music industry, and they're so down to earth. They're the people that I want to grab a drink with, that I want to spend my time with. And now I'm like, maybe I did make a good decision, because like again, these are people I found by myself. So it's like, it's so like, it just holds such a special place in my heart, and I wouldn't have done that without music. So I feel happy.
As you should.
Yeah, you're lucky. I'm very super talented. I was listening to some of your songs. I was like, my goodness, is that even like
how do you even
voice?
No, I think she's breaking.
I don't think you.
breaking the stereotype.
I don't think that the family she comes from has anything to do with it. In
Her
fact,
talent,
by the way, I mean it's in the family. Her family have.
I think
good
so.
voice.
A lot of them sing. A lot of them are really good voices, apparently. We haven't heard too much, but we have heard a few.
And they have most of my uncles and like my mom and stuff have more of a similar voice to Auntie, because it's like powerful.
She's got a very musical family, actually.
Oh, really?
She's the
I
only
didn't know
one
that.
who's actually stepped out and done something about it.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Auntie Jenny's there.
I followed.
Yes. She's the only female I know from her family who's gone out and recorded it.
So you literally broke a generational, I wouldn't call
Hesitation.
hesitation.
No, they all had,
Hesitation.
You broke a generational hesitation.
No, I say hesitation because it's because her family's not exactly in there as a musical family, right?
Yeah,
so
no one-
you wouldn't, you wouldn't imagine anyone even encouraging her to go follow your dreams and go sing a song. You know what I mean?
There.
So I think
She paved
I
her
think
own
it's
path.
very,
That's very, very brave of you, huh?
yeah,
Brave.
to take that
But you
extra
did the
step.
right thing, I think.
I think
Read it.
so.
I think so.
What do you think? I'm sure a lot of people have a lot of misconception about you. Especially like.
Would they really?
Yeah.
Really?
Do you think there is any? And do you know of any of those misconceptions?
I think there are a few misconceptions, but then it's like I'm a different personality with here. I'm a different personality with my friends. So there's a lot of stuff, but I think a lot of people do obviously make up stuff about me, or like they'll because I don't
Envy.
know.
It's envy.
Envy.
It's envy.
It's the envy.
It's the
I'm not
green-eyed
sure.
monster.
The monster.
The green-eyed monster.
Yeah,
For me, and something I would want everyone to know as well, is that like as long as the people you care about and the people that love you, like and actually you love as well,
That you
as long as they know the truth, it's no point, because it's like I can come up with hard proof, be like, see, on this date, like I was here. Doesn't matter, because if people don't like you, they're gonna be like, okay, that didn't work, I'm gonna find another way to bring her down. So I just don't care.
Yeah.
You can have your misconceptions, but
That is actually one of the best thing, because I really believe in you could be the most tastiest, the juiciest peach in the world.
Wow. This is a peach juice ad.
Keza's mind is like,
Hum.
juicy. You could be You
Why that
be
analogy?
the juiciest, the most prettiest looking peach in the world, but there'll still be somebody who doesn't like peaches.
Yeah.
Calls you an apricot. Yeah.
And calls you an apricot. Yeah. Yeah. Gosh. Okay. What has been your biggest lesson so far as a young woman stepping into the public eye? How do you handle it? I'm sure you get a lot of attention.
How's
I think now hearing Ajim talking about the ego, I always thought I didn't have an ego, but now when I'm reflecting, I'm like, I do like
feel good, no?
I do feel good.
Yeah.
But like I do feel like I do deserve like people to like not praise me, but like to kind of recognize my talent or something. So
At least respect your talent, no?
So that's there. I guess I just realized that lesson right now. But another lesson, I guess, is just to. I guess this is something my dad always told me. He was like, from the beginning, when you meet someone, always like put your foot down and be more like stern, and let them earn your softness. Because I am a soft person, and when I put my foot down, then people are like, she's changed. She's she's showing her true colors. That's a lesson that I've learned, and I think I'm doing that a little more now. But it's still really hard because I don't think it's in my nature to be.
But
that assertive?
Yeah.
But then you need the boundary. I think it's good.
Yes.
I think it's actually good.
Yeah, I'm working on my boundaries.
If you could use your platform to bring attention to one cause or one message, what would that be? What would you want people to, understand? It could be anything, yourself, the society, whatever's happening,
I don't know, because I feel like it's better to for me to say something so specific that I can change. But I don't know, for me, I guess I'm just like passionate about children, about like little girls and boys. Oh no, the tears. I'm just kidding.
It's really beautiful.
From the time I met you, that time we were talking, I think you have a lot of
you got
empathy.
us started very early on this.
A lot of empathy. And that is, I think, such a beautiful quality.
That
Because
just
not a
shows
lot
your
of
softness.
people don't have empathy. And I found, like, just talking to you before
And you're
we should-
oozing it.
A lot of empathy. And I think that is what makes a beautiful human. When you have that heart, to empathize, So you have a lot of empathy, and that's why you were tearing up that time as well. And I think that's a beautiful quality.
Yeah. So especially it's someone
Don't
your
let
age.
anyone harden you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, not like that. You don't need to be hardened up like that.
I think that's. I guess to do with little boys and girls, it's just like having resources in Bhutan, maybe for like especially mental health. Because I feel like that's something everyone struggles with, like no matter where you come from.
Yeah.
And like I feel like the kids go through a lot. That's why it's so nice. I think you like Leczin.
No, it's true.
Like Leczin opened the Pema thing, and I think that's so beautiful.
Cool, yeah.
So yeah,
It helped like mothers like
I
me.
guess my message is get help.
Yeah.
Get help.
Thank you.
Get help.
Thank you so much, Leczin. So young and so like.
I think they are.
I have a lot to learn, but
A lot to learn. You'll have to, experience every stage.
I hope not. Not like
No,
that.
I mean not. I hope that whatever
beautiful
stage you pass through, it'll always be very beautiful. Just don't let the world harden you. That's it.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful, soft person.
Has you with all your like you've been educated
Everything
well,
on the platter.
yeah.
That's what people.
And then they will somehow like try to rob like your talent, like say like, oh, she's really not talented. It's because of her upbringing and her opportunity.
comments. Yeah. No, I feel like a lot of it is physical.
Oh my God!
I think
And then
most
you're
of it is
beautiful. Imagine-
physical.
Oh my God!
What would they say about us?
No, like no, it's just a lot of comments. A lot of comments. And sometimes, but I feel like it's.
Oh my God.
I don't really mind because I know my weight fluctuates. I know this and that. Like but I'm like, you know what? I don't care.
Yeah.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you so much. Now let's just go to like a couple of general questions. What does success mean to you right now?
Success would be for me if I have a lot of back pain,
Oh no, very specific.
I need a chiropractor.
So specific.
If I could meet, I have a lot of back pain.
What's his name? Young,
Honestly.
something young. No, the doctor.
I signed up. I didn't get it. I have a lot of back pain, so like a little like my health, like because of the back pain, I can't enjoy the activities, like with my son, like Bimsueva. So for me, honestly, success is like so different for different people. No, for me, it's like having good health, the best of health. If I have good health, my God, and all the energy, Ani, for me that is, and then peace. I don't run after like I'm not like I don't want happiness because these are fleeting. Never like today I'm happy. Okay, these are okay, but I want like a constant peace. A peace, like a quiet peace that's
Contentment.
Yeah, like I want. For me, that would be success. Like
Yeah. What about?
I think more or less the same thing. Contentment. I don't want worries. So long as you don't have worries and you know where your next meal is coming from, or I think you're okay. Success, I don't think I define it now in the material sense anymore.
Yeah.
That's the
At
word
all.
for me also.
For me, it has to be peace of mind, I think.
Yeah.
Definitely peace of mind, so I can put my head on the pillow and go to sleep, instead of staying up all night, which happens very often.
What about you, Leczin?
Oh, success. I think for me, I would feel successful if I knew I had like a really good head on my shoulders. Because even now, I feel like I might make choices that are like bad for me and stuff. So I guess that would be me being successful, because that will also lead to my success. Because I'm single. I'm like in the music industry right now. It's like there's so many big decisions that are gonna come at me now, and I just want to feel like I have a good head on my shoulders to make those good decisions.
I think you have. I think you have.
Yeah, I think
I think I'm just a little well-spoken, but maybe I'm making myself sound better. But
I think you have.
Do you
I
ever
think give yourself
ask for
credit.
advice from your mom, dad, when it comes to like decision making
always. No, but no.
in your career?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I feel like I'm constantly asking for the advice, and it's just almost like it's just there. I know what they're gonna say.
But you just need that read.
To
Hear it,
confirm.
and I don't even know if I'll listen to them. So it's like it's kind of
Yeah.
because it's her parents.
What is the biggest pressure society puts on a woman
Wow.
in Bhutan?
In Bhutan,
Yeah.
Unspoken pressure.
I think
So many,
I think unspoken do.
Like what? Name one.
Expectations there of how a woman's supposed to be.
yeah.
Don't you think? How you should be as a daughter, how you should be as a wife, how you should be as a girlfriend, how you should be as a mother even.
Yeah.
No? How you should come off in public, how you should be as a politician if you're a politician. Or if you work in the office of whatever, Jasanlento suppose, you need to be like put out a certain persona, you cannot behave that way. It depends on what position you hold in your society. I think there's so many pressures put on women.
I think women like now. I think like they have to be the man and the woman in the house. Most of the
Well,
women.
especially if you're a single parent, you definitely have to be.
Single members say, I think even married name, you have to, like the woman has to go out, work, then also be with the kid, then also do the chimgi, like a woman
And also be the filial
And then not
daughter,
complain.
and be everything and not complain about it.
This thing is like we wanted feminism to be equality, but we didn't realize that us wanting to be at the man's level wouldn't bring the men down. Help that.
well said.
So now, like the women are doing everything. And
I feel
it's
like
still not
women have
enough,
just
so.
been struggling to be equal when you've always been up there, higher up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we are the greater sex. I think we are the.
Just not physically as strong as them.
Well, we
Yeah, and
could
that's
be.
We could be,
Have you
because
seen them?
When a man gets a headache, he can't bear it, man.
Yeah.
Men can't take one small
Oh my
mark.
God, I have a headache. My husband's like, I have a headache. I'm like, oh my God, the world is ending. And there I am giving birth, going through C-section. Oh my God, in so much pain. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, actually, it's true.
I think women
it's actually true.
actually
a
physically
man
we are
suffering
designed.
from flu, pain
Yes.
is equal to a woman giving birth.
Yeah. I think we're
Women in
designed
the West were wrong to try and look for equality when we've always been more than equal.
I think, but
Trying to bring yourself down.
I think women we're equipped to take the pain,
Yeah, we are. Our threshold to pain is
Yeah, not just
Higher.
physical,
higher.
it just get tiring, I feel. Because we're emotional as well, We're emotional. We should not be expecting, but we end up expecting like our partners to be there to just
That's why
maybe
you have to
once
think
in
like
a
a
while.
man. You have to
treat us
think like a man.
Oh my gosh,
Gotta be like think like a man,
Sometimes
but be a
I just
mother.
want to be the woman. See, I just want to be the woman. The
father and the mother.
man.
That is being the woman, Mabate.
I want the
But
little
just
bit of
don't give
attention. Like,
credit
oh, you
for
look
it.
nice today. Maybe one flower. You know.
Oh, you like that?
You want to be
Once in a
pampered,
while,
you
not
doesn't
all the
Yes.
time.
Oh yeah.
You don't like
No,
that?
my brain doesn't work.
Mental health. Do you think, Tarinaba, women can freely talk about anxiety and depression and all that, Tarinaba?
In general, you mean?
Yeah, in general.
No, I don't think it's even. I think really it depends on which strata of society you're talking to.
Like-
the ones who are a little bit more exposed, who are a little bit more Western inclined to talk
Yeah.
about things like this. Then there's the ones who probably feel it, who go through it every day, but they don't know it exists, that there is such a thing they can address.
Yeah.
I think there's a huge divide between that.
No, the ones who are maybe a little educated and who do have an idea about anxiety, depression.
Yeah, but like what she just said, women are expected not just suck it up and move on. You're not given the room. Even what do you call it? Traditional customs we don't have this thing called depression. We don't address things like that. My mother is there you go. I got that also. Same
Yeah.
you know, you get that. Yeah.
So you think it's just like the societal kind of expectations to not really
Yeah, in a sense, it's not such a big deal. Like, why are you wailing about it? You know, sense you don't address it because you know that it's not going to get the same.
Yeah.
You won't
take is,
be received the same way. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Like even educated parents. I have educated parents, but
Yeah.
I remember my mom telling me a long time ago, like a couple of years ago, saying something about depression and anxiety, and I was addressing it. And she said, even if we went through it, we had to suck it up and move on. You know, there's no time for all that.
You're really a strong generation.
It's what you allow.
What I think is like I hope people are talking about it and women are able to talk about it. But from my own experience and from the few people that I've who've had anxiety and talked to, what happens is the first time you get anxiety and you get the depression, then you cry because it's overwhelming. You cry and everybody in your family knows, and then you're on medication, you know. But then when it quiets down, nobody talks about the quiet when it quiets down. You know,
Because that's when the demons
when
need to go.
it doesn't go away. You know, it takes sometimes years. You know, sometimes I still get it. You know,
Yeah.
So it doesn't go away. Maybe the healing time is so long.
Yeah.
You know, because it's something to do with your mind, maybe.
Yeah.
So it takes time. So in the beginning, everybody's there like, oh yeah, she's going through depression. She has anxiety. Let's get her on medication. Everybody's there, but then it quietens down, no?
Yeah.
And then I think women don't talk about the phobias, the irrational fears that come after
the
that,
thoughts,
you know,
yeah.
the thoughts, the suicidal thoughts. Then how it robs you of your confidence. It robs me of my confidence, honestly. Like, I don't know, people may thinking I'm the most confident person. No, I didn't see myself like that, you know. What I see and what you see is completely different. And I think sometimes you see me and you're like, why? And I'm like, yeah, can't talk about it, like don't know how to tell you about it, you know.
Yeah.
So I think in those quiet moments when your confidence is robbed, you know, you have irrational thoughts, irrational phobias. Like I couldn't drive for so many years. I used to drive everywhere while I was shooting, but because of my anxiety, every time I get on the car, I don't know what happens. It comes.
Yeah.
So you see, then how it, kind of paralyzes you, and how it robs you of your daily life. The subtle ways that anxiety and depression get you, and it gets tiring. Sometimes I can now understand why people just honestly say, "Let me just end it."
Yeah.
You know, because I think it gets tiring. Like, you know, it gets tiring, you know.
Can get very
and it's
tiring.
quiet, it's tiring, and then it creeps, you know, like your confidence is low, you have a lot of running.
And you're not necessarily
thoughts.
healing in the time you should be
Yes.
healing. So
You know?
Yeah.
And I think that's what I'm saying, healing is not linear.
Yeah.
You know, it's not
like
a one.
heartbeat.
Yeah, it goes like, you're okay, it comes back, you know. So it takes time, and I think you just have to be gentle on yourself and know that in that quiet era of your healing, you know, that's where your greatest strength actually lies. If you really know how to look at yourself, my God, it's like you're strong, you know. Anika Shebe. So for me, it was that.
Yeah. Leczin.
For me, I actually did. It's like my first time saying, but I actually really did suffer from anxiety since I was young, and it was like since I was like a child, and I guess I didn't really know what it was. I thought it was like nightmares and stuff like that. Then as I got older, in high school I was very open about it, but then I feel like I had that guilt of having anxiety because I was like, why do I have anxiety when my friend that's going through worse than me doesn't have anxiety? And when I talked about it, people would be like, what do you have to be?
Yeah, why
like,
do you? Yeah.
But it's like people don't realize it's just a chemical imbalance. And I think it comes in waves because I used to have like months, like bouts. I'd have bouts and I'd be fine. But I haven't had it in a really long time, and there's no solution. I think for me, I always thought like, what? Like even my parents were like, okay, well, how do we? It just went away after a while, and it went away and it'll come back, and I was always waiting for that next one, but it never happened. It's just waiting for the next one. You're like, I guess you don't. But maybe in the future also it might happen, and I think I'm fine with it coming back. I think I'll have
accepting it.
What advice would you give to young girls out there, who are not really able to open up about their anxiety and depression for the fear of being judged?
So I feel like only open up if you want to open up. Like it's because then people might ask you questions about it. Then you might put yourself in that position again. But if you want to open up, there's nothing better than to open up because it's like such a weight. It's like
weight of
release.
Release
and seeking help. Now the Pema Center is there. So much counseling. It's so amazing that the services they have. No. Now that we are talking about, we are done with talking about mental health. I want to talk about something that is hardly ever spoken about in Bhutan. Menopause and perimenopause. So I think the two good candidates are the two of you, and Leczin, not so much. Maybe you can learn something from the two Ajims here.
Ajim number one.
What do you think when men especially understand about menopause or perimenopause? And why?
Do Bhutanese men understand it? You mean?
The Bhutanese men.
I don't think it even occurs to them. I think there are a few, of course, who understand it because they're very in tune with what their spouses are going through. But I think generally, it's not something that's discussed. It's not even discussed between mother and daughter, I feel.
What do you think could be the common symptoms of perimenopause?
Oh gosh.
There's a lot of sweating,
There's so much. I'm only just getting there because I'm still. I don't even know if you can say this.
Still young.
But I'm still very much so menstruating. But what I mean is when it comes to, I have other issues. I have hyperthyroidism, which is a very active overproduction of the thyroid gland, and I know women who've had the opposite, who've got hypo. And so I think that plays a lot with it. You'd have to ask a medical professional about this, but I know that I've had lots of mood swings, a lot of emotional meltdowns. I've had months where I just don't want to see anybody. So you can call it depression, call it what you want. I don't like to label it now because I've been through so much of it, so many years. Starting with anxiety and depression to perimenopause to now almost full-blown menopause very soon. But I think that's the main thing. It's mood swings. Everything. Your skin doesn't cooperate basically with how you would want it to be. Nothing cooperates. Everything changes. Your body is changing. And especially if you've had children, your body has already lost quite a few years of vitality, youth. So it's something that's not been addressed, but there are definitely so many symptoms that you can't really pinpoint. But that being one of the main reasons is, you get mood swings going up and down, and it's just hard to deal with every day. I don't even know. God, I've really lost for words here. I don't know what to say.
Do you think then what happens?
I've talked to a lot of like women who are older, and then they're like, I think, some of the symptoms are like a lot of hot flushes. That are hips
hot and cold.
And cold, and then the skin feels really dry, and then of course like all the things she mentioned, the mood swings up and down, and I think some husbands understand it, some don't, and I think it's a test of even a marriage, because the woman is going through so much, and will the man understand and stand by her through this very emotional time ever? And I think for me now, I've been reading about it, and I read a lot, so I think more than an end, like a lot of women I see, and then they look at it as an end, so no man like the woman I've talked to.
Yeah.
But for me, I would think it's a transition.
Yeah.
You're transitioning into another chapter of your life, another stage. We all have so many stages of our lives. So I think you must have a lot of grace, a lot of patience, and I think it's so important for the husband and the family to understand what the woman is going through.
It's not just the husband.
Yeah, because it's not. No, she doesn't choose to get up moody or have the hot flush. I think nobody wants that.
Yeah.
I think she is like a imbalance, a hormone imbalance, a chemical imbalance that is going on, and I think it's a very tough time for some women. Some women sail through it. Like my mom says, "Oh, nothing. I felt nothing.
Yeah.
Like I sailed through it." And I'm hoping and wishing the genes play a very strong part, and I'll also sail through it. But you never know, no?
Yeah.
But then there are other women who have like told me like it's really terrible. Like they feel really low for no reason, and it's
And their
tough.
lives have changed because of that.
Yeah.
And it's good you brought it up because I think, a lot of women don't talk about menopause, man.
It's not just spouses, right? It's
A
your
lot of
family
people
in general.
don't know about menopause, and that was what shocked me. See, they don't even know what menopause.
Yeah, because it's not
women.
discussed.
Women don't
Yeah.
know about menopause.
Yeah.
And I heard that some women experience this perimenopausal symptoms early 30s.
Yeah.
I have a friend who, in fact, was very menopausal when she was 35.
Yeah.
And we were like, wow.
And did she ever, now is it over or is she
Well, I think she's on meds, but
I think that's helpless. You can do a lot of hormone therapy. I think you need to reach out. If you're going through something.
if
like
you have
that.
access to it.
Yeah,
that is.
access.
I don't think I have access to hormone therapy. I wouldn't know where to begin.
Yeah.
But then this
Abroad,
is...
they do
Yeah.
the hormone therapy. I don't know. I don't know much.
Supplements, when you live in the West, they have over-the-counter supplements, whatever, for everybody.
Yeah.
Maybe
Women
like
over 40 or 50 or 60 or say. But out here, it's not such a big thing. I think it's let's not call it taboo, but I think this is something that just... we shrug it off as that's a Western idea, and more say,
Yeah.
It's not a Western idea. It's physical anatomy and issues. But it's not addressed. So it's not just husbands, spouses. I don't have a house. I mean, a husband or
A spouse.
a spouse of any kind. A
A
house.
husband and a spouse together is a house.
Then it's just a house.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's not that your family needs to understand. It's the sensitization that you're talking about. Basically, it's to sensitize, to make sure everybody knows it, and then thereby you understand the women in your lives who are going through these things.
Yeah.
But that's going to take some time.
Yeah. What about Leczin? Anything on menopause?
Not really.
Very far from it.
Because my mom, my aunts, and all, they'll all be approaching that soon, and I never knew there was something called perimenopause in my life. I thought it was just like menopause. Like I didn't know you could go through years of emotional. I'm so scared.
I know, right? It doesn't make you
don't
look
mean to
forward
scare you, just preparing you.
Yes. I think you should be prepared.
Yeah.
And like every other 20-something-year-old needs to know that your 20s don't last forever, Well, what can I say? If you're feeling something different, if you're feeling unusual from how you normally feel, if you feel like you're at that age where you need to reach out to people and you have no one to speak to, your best bet is to go to the hospital, speak to your doctor, find a gynecologist, find another female, for that matter, who has the experience. I say reach out, ask the questions, even if you think it might be a stupid question. We tend to think, it's such a stupid question, it's probably just happening to me, nobody else. But that's usually not the case. I think address it. If you don't address it, then you'll never know. So and be understanding of those in your life who are going through it. There are also men who go through it. Supposedly it's called a male depression. There are men also who go through it.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, did you not know this? There is a male depression. Apparently there's what's it called, an Anyway, andro something. It's look it up. It's
Okay.
apparently even men go through.
Andrew something. Okay.
I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
It's apparently even men go through it. So
Maybe it's midlife
let's not forget
crisis,
that men also have,
The midlife crisis.
their hormones. being
Thank
crazy.
you. Thank you so much. Anything for the viewers regarding menopause?
Yeah, I think she's
The
said
husbands.
enough.
Any advice for the husbands?
I think for the husbands, you must have a lot of patience and grace, I think. Just be there for her.
Educate yourself.
Educate yourself. She doesn't have to be telling you, I'm going through menopause, do this for me, do this. Now you read about it and be ready.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
What can I
If you
do?
could change a mindset of Bhutanese women, general Bhutanese women mindset.
So for girls my age and younger than me, I just want to remind you guys that you don't need a boyfriend or a girlfriend. You don't need someone in your life to make you feel more than, to make you feel like you have some worth. Because I feel like I've done more being single than I could have done in a relationship.
Yeah.
And I've really just realized I can take care of myself so well that now I only want to be with someone who can take care of me the way I take care of myself. And I wouldn't have gotten that if I'm comparing my next boyfriend to my previous boyfriend. That's just a boy. He's a kid,
Yeah.
So it's just stay single, work on yourself, and love yourself, and then you'll attract a really good person.
Thank you. All the 20-year-old girls, please
That's good, I think.
get your pens and papers out and note.
For her, it was like the younger, get into the 20s. There's a lot of different class of people over there.
Yeah.
But what I see most is most Bhutanese women, a woman who's financially independent, who has a career, who's well educated, may not apply to them, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Behind closed doors, labra mishi. I think Nachinalu, I'm apki danji, the domestic violence, danji, and it's okay, very accepting of that. I think when the first time it happens, you put your foot down because it happens over and over again. So I think Anichi do, with all my experience in movies, on sets, in the villages, it's kind of I'll be should I call Renew? Should I call the cops? Do you want me to take you to hospital? My reaction is so big, and then they're very cool about it. Kemi, now it's very so I think normal for them, because I think Anichidu, I think I would like to tell anybody who's going through any physical violence. Even the young couples you see, they fight, they have physical fights, and the next day they're so back in love. I think you should not accept that. You shouldn't accept that. I think you need to stand up to that. And I think mainly I would say that that's the mindset I would like to change. And it breaks my heart if a young girl, if I had a daughter, and I was in an abusive relationship, and my daughter grows up seeing that abuse, and she thinks it's okay, so then she grows up thinking when her boyfriend or her husband abuses her or just hits her, you're kind of immune to it, Meva.
Yeah.
So then they become very accepting. So that breaks my heart, to see a mother and daughter go through it. So I think I would want to change that, and I would like to also request the men, you can fight, you can have verbal fights, arguments, but please, don't lay your hand on a woman. I think it breaks the spirit,
Yeah.
So that would be what I would like to change.
You say, I don't know, I can't change the mindset of people. I don't think that can be done overnight.
Yeah.
I don't think what Keza Phuntsho says is going to make a
Oh my God, that's so wrong.
Difference.
I'm sorry.
But coming
beg to differ. Yeah.
Okay, but coming from somebody who has been there, I've been in a violent relationship. My first husband was an a-hole who liked to raise his hands every time he did something wrong, and who was caught. Yeah. People will know him also. If anyone's watching this, there'll be people who know him. So, who know my exes? My first ex, I mean.
Don't be so
Second one was too drunk to raise his hands.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I mean is call it out. Normalize not normalizing something like that.
Yeah.
I think that's important. Normalize raising your voice and saying enough. Like, get the F off.
Yeah.
If they're on top of you doing stuff, that's just wrong. And it usually is. It's usually, the guys like that usually gaslight.
Yeah.
Even women, for that matter. There are women also who are like that. They'll do something wrong, but then they'll try and put it onto you, make you think like you did something wrong. Because of that, they went and did whatever they did.
Yeah.
So normalize speaking up for yourself in situations like that, or for anybody else. I think that's really important. I mean, aside from that, it'll take its natural course there. It has to happen. This is part of development, right? As we develop more as a society, as a country, these are developmental social issues that'll come with development and modernization. It's going to happen. It's going to get worse. There's a lot of social issues that'll come about. This is just the tip of the iceberg.
This is why I say I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much, ladies. Actually, I do have like a game. Would you all like to play, or should we just go straight
Is
to
it a
singing?
drinking game?
Not a drinking game. Drinking water game. Should we just go straight to
all know
singing?
it's water.
I'm going to now have to ask our two singers here, Keza and Leczin, to maybe sing a song for our viewers. It would be so interesting.
The tiny voice.
I always wanted to be a singer.
I've always wanted to
I
sing
wish I had the talent, honestly.
You can act.
Acting wasn't my passion. Singing was.
Oh yeah, you forgot to mention that for once, me and Tsokye are in the same frame. I had never come on anything,
Oh, really?
any camera. Never.
And in most of Tsokye's movies, the singer, what was the song you sang?
Oh my lord, there's so many.
I know there's so
many.
Everything's amazing.
All her item numbers.
one on the plane.
All those who sang.
One on the fake plate.
Oh, one on the fake plane.
The dummy
Tsokye
plate.
Tsomo sang her movie songs. It was not Tsokye Tsomo,
So
it was
sad
Keza.
There's some people who still believe it. And I like to take credit for it as long as I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, come, let's go.
Okay, so what are we singing, Leczin? I'm blind. I can't.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm so blind.
No, okay. It's okay. It's okay to be your age.
Tsokye to be your age of 35.
For the next 10 years, mind you. So, should we start? Okay, we're gonna sing that we should sing it because the others, everything else we've never practiced. By the way, Leczin and I we've never done anything together.
So
I've
now
always
y'all are
wanted to, and this is my chance.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this is a song called "Always Remember Us This Way" by Lady Gaga.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
That Arizona sky burning in your eyes. You look at me and babe, I wanna catch on fire. It's buried in my soul, the California gold. You found the light in me that I couldn't find.
So when I'm all choked up, but I can't find the words. Every time we say goodbye, baby, it hurts. When the sun goes down and the band won't play, I'll always remember us this way.
In the night, come on.
I'm so stressed.
Always trying to rhyme. We don't know how to rhyme, but damn, we try.
But all I really know, you're where I wanna go. The part of me that's you will never die. So when I'm all choked up, but I can't find the words. Every time we say goodbye, baby, it hurts. When the sun goes down and the band won't play, I'll always remember us this way.
Wow. My God, it's like
That was such a powerful
were like literally, oh my God, I'm sorry.
No mic, no music,
Yeah.
no practice,
No alcohol.
No alcohol.
no alcohol.
This must be the most formal setting to sing in.
That was nice. So nice.
Thank you
That
so
was
much.
nice, darling.
You guys, you should collaborate.
We just might now.
It's a
huh?
very, very powerful
Please give me
combination.
one rule a day, just a lip sync.
Me too, I respect it. Thank you so much. ladies.
Don't cry,
It really
Emma.
means a lot.
I thought she was going to cry.
You know, I'm really trying to control in this podcast. I'm hardly going to cry. But yeah, thank you so much, ladies. Thank you for your story, your truth, your wisdom, your insights. I really, really appreciate you, La. Thank you so much. So this is the second episode of The Light Within, where real stories illuminate real people. Until next time, keep growing, keep glowing. Kadichela.